and I hope we are live. I hope we're live. Jesus, this gotta tell you guys. I mean, ever since we tried to change with Restream, this technical things, they just do not work. It does not work. But what a lovely day. What a lovely, lovely day. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear. Do you see me? And in case you see me, that's very good, because they're all two of you. So, I know I need to go for 10 seconds, but just in the between time, you should, enjoy a little bit, introduction in case for all two. Well, it's good to see you, Manik Cornelsen. Nilsen. We're going to do some staking. And we did that yesterday, and we're going to do that again today. And I think there's more money to be made on farming and staking than there is by trying to do a bit of day trade. Anyway, I will be back in literally 15 seconds.
Be strong.
I guess I was wrong. Not 15 seconds. 30 seconds. Anyway, let's get into it. That's also good. So, what we're going to do today, we're going to do well, first of all, we're going to look at the positions that we made yesterday. And they were quite good, actually. Yesterday, in case you remember, we went in and we did we were farming two different things. We were farming, on the one hand, the berries, the sweet berries. We were making fruit salad yesterday, and that in itself was interesting. So I wanted to check out, or actually share with you guys, how everything is doing there. So again, it's not going to be like a normal stream. It's not going to be like Crypto Never Sleeps. This is going to be more about, I am going to basically farm for 1,000 APY. I was able to get in for 1,500. But you will see that that doesn't mean a whole lot. So first we're going to go to PancakeSwap home. Of course. And then, of course, the first thing that you need to do is that you need to connect your wallet, and we have it connected. So we can see here that we could harvest 62 cakes. And down here, you can see what the price of cake is. So we can harvest all 4. Therefore, you can see that we are currently farming in 4 different pools. So what I like to do is I like to go first and look at the pools, because that's the most simple one, let's say. And in the cake pool, you can see here we are currently, this is not a liquidity token. This is more like just a deposit. So this is where we have deposited only one currency, one coin. That is the cake coin. And there we have deposited. You see, I'm gonna try to use words from the traditional world, right? Because I mean, I know in the blockchain ecosystem, decentralized finance, we're using so many words that actually have nothing, it's just new slang, buzzwords. So for those of you who are new to crypto, you will understand. So basically what a cake pool is, or what farming and staking is, it's like when you would go down to the bank and you would deposit money and you would receive interest. That's basically what it is. So here we deposit a currency called cake. Like if you would deposit a currency called the dollar, the yen, Zimbabwe lira. And then the bank would give you an interest. And here, instead of depositing, you stake and or you farm. And then instead of receiving your interest, you harvest. Anyway, so here in the cake pool, we deposited 4,000 cakes, and we are receiving 137% per year, but it's being calculated. I mean, I think you can see here we're getting constant payouts. And then you can choose if you want to harvest, we have earned here 2.9 cakes, or you want to compound it if you want to put it in. Now, where it gets more interesting is when you really go to the farms and where you provide liquidity. And as you can see here, so here are the different farms that you can choose from. And yesterday we were in the BMXX BNB, and that is the multiplier BNB token liquidity pool. And yesterday I got in the morning when it was still at 1500 APY. By the way, this is the one we're going to talk about, or we're going to do some tests today. You can see it's still above 1,000. And I mean, how lovely is that? How lovely is that? Because, I also want to point out, when you go and look at other channels, and they're doing their technical analysis and hallelujah and I do not know what, in the end of the day, you A, can never follow them, B, 90% of the times they're wrong. This is not financial advice. Remember, this is not, and this is very important, I have to always point out, this is not financial advice. I do not sell anything. We do not promote anything. All we do is bring the news and educate you on the different platforms that are out there. So please remember, we do not profit, we do not sell, we do not promote, we do not even have an affiliate link down below. So yeah, that's about it. But anyway, here you can go in, and there's, at least with this, there's a calculated risk of what you can lose or win. And I gotta say, I hate those channels that are doing this technical analysis and even are being sponsored by some of those platforms where you can do leverage trading. 20 years ago, I worked for one of the biggest online banks, and they promoted CFDs, which is nothing else than leverage stock trading. And I can tell you, 90% of all investors lost. Didn't lose a little, they lost all. We're talking about total loss. So, and when you remember all those people that are projecting that they know it's so good, and you do this and do that, and if you do this and do that, then if they know it's so good, why don't they do it? Why do they need to persuade you to do that? And that is why I don't need to persuade anyone to do anything. I do it because I like to do it, and I myself only want to share with you what is available, the risks and opportunity. So anyway, so yesterday we got into the multiplier BMXX BNB liquidity pool, and yesterday we got in. When I got in, it was like at 1,300 APY. There was a moment when it just started, you could have gotten in at 6,000 APY. But that's the thing, as the pool grows, obviously the percentage, the APY, will go down. So, but we are still, you can see since yesterday, we have been, it was at around 1,500 when we started. It's at 500% now. And we have earned so far, we put in, so you can approximately say it's around $20,000 that we put in originally. And from the $20,000, and it's about, well, it's a little bit, let's say 24 hours, we have earned 36 cakes. So if we say 36 cakes times the price down here, that's the price of cake, times 13, it comes to $468. Now, and then if you wanted to calculate that for 20,000, right? Well, you wouldn't need to do that because, well, you can, but 468 gange 100 lige med dividend. Well, anyway, so it's around 2%. That's pretty good. So they're keeping their word. I mean, obviously it can fluctuate, right? Then the other thing that we staked yesterday, staked, was the berry farm, the berry BNB. But just remember, yesterday you could get 250% here if you would provide liquidity. So what did we do? Well, we went to the berry farm itself, and there, because it's their website, it is on their, I mean, as you saw yesterday, they provided the double. And let's just go in here on lock the wallet, the Binance, and let's just, sometimes that is another thing here. Sometimes things, they do not go the way they're supposed to. Let me just put it like that. It's not that you lose money. I've lost nothing. I've not been scammed. I've not been fished. I've not nothing. But sometimes, you know, from the moment you press approve till actually you see your wallet, I mean, that can be like sometimes like 2 minutes. You know, those things, they're not as smooth as we would expect. So in here, yesterday, we also, I think it was already at, it was at 400 something %. So this is exact same farm as we have on PancakeSwap that we just saw. No, not here. Here. So instead of 278, you can do it on the berry farm. And then you will get triple. And I think that they do that for, I have to check, but it's not going to be forever, right? It's for like for the first 3 days or for the first 30 days. But so just because you went out of your way and you went and made it directly on their website, you get double returns. And yesterday there we also, so we staked 191 berry BNB liquidity pools tokens. And so that was 191, but it was again 20,000, so it's easier to calculate. And there we got 21 cakes times 13. So there we got 273. So you can see that everything matches up. They pay almost like, I mean, I don't know, every few seconds. And you can get out anytime. No lockup. No lockup. I mean, that is so amazing. And I also, that I want to take you because I'm new, well, kind of new. I mean, Pancake is new, right? So how new can I be to new Pancake or you? Because it's nothing that's been around very long. But it is, the more time I spend on it, the more I'm testing. I mean, I have to say that the profits are, you know, for at least what we do, they are magnificent. I also wanted to show just, you know, this is a little bit off track. This is Uniswap, as you probably all know. And Uniswap, you can see here, if you look at the 24-hour volume, 819 million. Look at the volume on PancakeSwap, 875 million. But you see, the thing is, okay, and we know if you're going to look at the overall liquidity, Binance has 1.6 billion. Uniswap has 4.25. But I mean, I can't remember, but Uniswap, that has been around for much, much longer. I think they started, you know, in May 2020. And PancakeSwap started in September. So, you know, there's 6 months difference. And they haven't really launched. And I think if I remember correctly, just a few weeks ago or something. So what we are seeing is obviously there's more volume. There is more going on Pancake. And I also have to say that the way that Pancake, I mean, if you're going to go, and it's, I don't want to be, it's not at all about being bad about Uniswap, but I mean, go to Uniswap and see what they offer. Okay, great. So where can we see something? Where can we see which new tokens are coming? Where can we see what we can, our token list? Oh, that's great. app analytics. I mean, it is so, you're so left to yourself. It is, and that's the whole, let's say that from my point of view, that's the whole problem of the Ethereum ecosystem. Whereas when you go to Pancake, they'll guide you. They'll show you which opportunities there are, and they won't have you in the farms if it hasn't been kind of like under the kind of like pre-due diligence, pre-authority from the Binance team or the Pancake team. So what I did this morning when I woke up again and I wanted to look at my little farms and I wanted to harvest or whatever I wanted to do, then I saw, wow. I mean, yesterday morning when I woke up, I saw BMXX, BNB. And I mean, that yesterday was 1,500. So I tested that. I was like, okay, I'm going to test it. And it's because what is the BMXX token? Well, I can tell you. It's the multiplier, and that is something fantastic. So this is just a MXX, and what is that? Just for those of you who doesn't know it, the live multiplier. It is a, and we can go on the website in case so you can see it yourself. They provide flash loans, lending, so multi-chain lend, and it's an Aave fork. It's an Aave fork which is now coming under Binance. You can see on PancakeSwap. So what they do is that they provide liquidity. They provide money for people who want to gamble or take quick loans, right? So I thought that's a lovely, lovely thing. I mean, it has certainly worked very well prior, just on on Ethereum. So this is only going to increase on Binance. Let's get in there. So this is not a new coin. This is not something new that has never been around. This is something that's already existed in the ecosystem of Ethereum. So that's why that's the MXX. So what you needed to buy, what I bought, was the BMXX, which is the Binance multiplier token. Now you can see this is also, this is where you could have, obviously you can have, that's a risk when you do farming, because yesterday I bought my tokens of the BMXX at 75 and now it's at 71. So I took their 7-8% loss on that. But combined, I had to, so it was a liquidity pool token combined with multiplier and with the Binance coin. So Binance, I got around 230 something. It's a little bit up, but of course you can take a loss. That's the thing. You're actually playing here with 3 different coins if you're only talking about the multiplier liquidity pool. Because, and why do I say 3? Here, if you look at the details. In order to provide one liquidity token, you need to, one liquidity token is 50% out of BNB tokens and 50% of the multiplier token. And that means they can both go up, down, both down, and you're getting your rewards in cake. So in this sense, everything, all of it could go down to 0, as we know, but you are then, that is why you're being rewarded more, because it is speculation. This is speculation, and there's no other word for that. Opportunistic speculation. But it kept steady. It's gone to 500%. So anyway, so this morning I saw about XMark, and I thought, wow. And when I started there, it was around 1,500, and then I thought, like, well, I did that yesterday with the multiplier, so why not look into that? Because they just started this morning, and I was lucky to get it around 1,500, and it is now at 1,000. So today I didn't put in 20,000, I put in 40,000 because, it's been working so well with the others. But that's another funny thing, and you will see that. So let's do it. So first of all, I guess you want to know, what is XMark? because first I also had to do some, some due diligence. What is all of this? What is XMark, and how does that come into play with, with the on the PancakeSwap? Because we don't want to put money into something that we have absolutely no idea about, right? At least I don't. So I went here and I saw, okay, so that's Benchmark Protocol. And Benchmark Protocol has a market cap of 31 million, which is not a lot, right? It's ranked 518. And what do? They supply elastic collateral and hedging devices driven by the volatility index. So they're doing some things. You can, some other things with the DeFi ecosystem. And now with the XMark, they are doing the same on the Binance ecosystem. So we were like, okay, let's try to find something about that. So you go here, try to go to their website, and that's great. A good place to start, however, in case you are, in doubt, is on Twitter or Telegram, is to go and, for example, go to PancakeSwap, because they would always, I'm really doing it here only for the beginners here. So you can see here, let's go and find PancakeSwap. I'm doing this step by step, and today I'm gonna just give you some insight of what happened yesterday before we will then actually stake and farm at 1000%. So we got the PancakeSwap here, and following, yeah, we are following, and then here you can go, and then they will ultimately tell you what is to come, right? And so that was here. There you go. You can go in here, and then you can find an article about what you're supposed to do in case you want to participate in that. So that's what I did. And then you go into the Telegram group, you go and do a little chitty chatty, and then you figure out that, hey, yeah, there's actually some substance. This is at least not scam. It's not somebody who's trying to treat you. Now, if this company is going to have a future or not, well, who knows, right? That's your risk. But at least I made sure that we're not going to send our money to somebody who doesn't deserve it. So once I did that, then I went in here. And so what is that you stake here? XMark. So you need XMark, right? You need to buy that, and the BUSD. And I like the fact that it's the BUSD because that's just the stable coin of Binance, right? That's like USDT, like Tether. It's like USDC. So, okay, so that's great. So why don't we just buy some XMark? And I did that. And let's do that too now. So we want to harvest. I mean, I have already put in, and that's the other thing, but you will see that. So in order to do that, we go to trade, and you go to the exchange. And then here we want to connect the wallet, Binance. And you can see there's always something that doesn't really, it always takes long. It takes a lot of time. You gotta really, and it's a strange thing, and it's not an easy thing. You gotta have patience, and you gotta have, as my dad says, you gotta have ice in your stomach. So we wanna buy some XMark, right? And I got some. Let's just see what I got here. I got a little bit of cake. So I'm just gonna use, because that's what I got, right? First I need to get some XMark. So I got some cakes, not a lot, and I wanna buy XMark. Now the funny thing is, if you go in here and you look for XMark, you won't find it. You will now, because I had to put it in myself. And then, we're gonna buy it with BUSD because it's easier for you guys for everybody. So we're gonna buy it with BUSD because that's basically dollars. So we wanna buy, how many do we want? We wanna buy 10. So the price is 7.18 for these XMark. The question is, I would like to watch a chart. I want to see the price development of XMark. Where can I see that? Well, there is nothing of that. That's the first time I've ever gone into an investment where is not there. So I went back to Telegram. I asked them, and that's another funny thing that I have never seen in my life. But it works. I'm just opening up my Telegram because this is really, I mean, I believe that this is, it was an exciting day. So, an exciting day. So, I mean, from that point of view, I just want to kind of like share that. Well, exciting, that's a big word now, but window capture and add this one. Let's see if we can get it. Second. There we go. There you can see my Telegram. Let me just open it up a little bit more. I know it's a, you know, it's not 100% professional today. So, well, let me just 1 second put it a little bit otherwise. There we go. So I went into Telegram and I got in there and I asked, so where can I see the price? And they gave me address which is called Waterfall or something. Let me just see. I mean, I'm also not so good with the Xmark Waterfall. So there you are. So in Xmark Waterfall, you can, they show, you cannot talk or anything. This is just an informative group notifications of who is buying and selling at what price. Now, obviously, there has been a fixed price, which is, as you can see here, one Xmark is around $8, right? So what they do here is that they update you live on who is buying and who is selling. And you can see here there's like 100. I mean, and there's a lot going on there. And I could even see my own trade there. So I'm just going to go down to the end. And so, yeah. But I think they've put a fixed price, which I haven't completely figured out. I got to be honest with you. So, but, so, okay, I understood. So that's the price, 7.8. So now we're back here. So I said, okay, we're going to buy 10 of these Xmarks. The price is going to be 71, right? So we say swap, confirm. So we want to buy 10 of the Xmarks. Accept, price updated, confirm. Now I have put my, you see, yeah, I've put my, what I want to say, so you can see, and I've put it deliberately right in my face. So you can see that this is when my Binance wallet opens because it asks you to confirm. So you confirm, and then it disappears again. And now we are waiting. So of course we can view it on Binance Scan. And then you get something like this. Oh, but here it was really quick. You see success, very quick. That's great. Here you can see everything. So we go back, we close it. And now we can see here in our wallet, we got 10 Xmarks, and obviously we got some BUSD. So what is the next thing that we need to do? Well, we need to get the liquidity tokens for the farm. So we go to liquidity, and we say we want to add liquidity. We want to add liquidity to receive LP tokens. So we want to do it with BUSD that we have a few. And we want to then choose the Xmark that we have here, that we have 10. So we say we take the max Xmark tokens in that case. And then you need another 71 BUSD. And then we press supply. Ask you, confirm. Then my wallet opens. And today, here I gotta say it goes really quick. Today it was a real pain in the popa. So here you say close, and now we have, and I like that. Today I committed like $40,000, and then I had 0.8. I was like, that's not a lot of liquidity pool tokens, right? Less than one for $40,000. And I was thinking that, you know, okay, but that's just how it is. I don't know how to do that calculation. But now for the for the $140 or whatever we put in here, we got 0.000836 liquidity pool tokens in our wallet. So thank God for that. Okay, so now we want to go back to the farm. And then we want to go, and you press here, because this is the 1,000 APR that we are looking for. So you got to unlock the wallet. And it will ask you that, it will ask you to do the same things 100 times. Every time you pop away, you got to go back and do it again. So, I mean, we already, so you can, you see, currently I got 0.2. I got 0.2 liquidity tokens in there. That's worth $40,000. And now we're going to add those 0.00008. But anyway, so what you do is, you want to go and plus. And then here it says, our balance is 0.0008. And we want to stake it all. So we say max, then we confirm. Then my wallet asks to confirm, which we will. And then you see nothing happens. I mean, and that is something. Oh, then I went away. Good. Pending. And I think we are in. So, yeah. But I don't know now what happened to the cakes we earned there. Where are they? Well, cake earned, because now it says 0.0 something. So where are the other cakes? Well, let's hope that the cakes that we earned are on the wallet. You see, I'm also doing this because it is not so simple. And that's why I'm doing this live. And that's why it's not so quick, because I really do not know. And I want you guys to see. So we kind of like see it together. And yeah, and then there are some, I can't even tell you, but I guess they wouldn't have. I can see here my my PancakeSwap here. Let me just, why can't you see? So they say it has 203, but so I need to understand, did I just get some cake tokens? The only way I can see that is by going to, not Etherscan, but the Binance scan, right? So you go there, and then you want to check what happened to your account. Internal trans, 1 day ago, no, that's a long time ago. BEP token, out 23 hours ago. I mean, that's, you don't want to look at that, do you now? And here we got Pancake tokens, 4,882. You see, this, again, I learned, I mean, not learned something, because I honestly do not know. And there are a lot of, I would say, starting things that are not so easy here, because where are the tokens now that we just, I mean, we earned this here. So we got 0.21 and we earned that. But before there was like 18 or something. Where did they go? Where did they go? And that I need to figure out. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay, now I didn't, perfect. It should have a transaction history. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's look at that. Oh, it's lovely. So we go to the transaction. You mean in the wallet, right? So let's try to go into the wallet. And I will show you that. And then I go to, are you talking about activity? Yeah. I think you're right here, but here it is from. And then we should, and why didn't I see that on the Binance scan? Because I should see that, yeah, you're right here. Contract completed, so we probably, yeah, contract completed. So what I think, probably what happened was, let's look at that. See, again, that was great. Mr. Antoine, I think that he is exactly right. I think, so by looking at the activity, and that is something, you see, so we started here at 1941, right? So what was that? Check on Explorer. Yeah. It's a contract, yeah. So this was the 10 BUSD for the 10 X mark, but then you gotta go back. Yeah, I think, yeah, on the farm interface, yeah. I'm just, maybe you're also there. So should we view on, yeah, view on B? Yeah, here we are. Yeah, now we are here with, and this should be filtered through. It's not filtered through my account, but filtered through my account. That's very funny, you see, because nevertheless, I'm also not going to spend everybody's time, because also for me that when I do this on a live stream, this was something that I hadn't yeah, perfect. Thank you, Mark Aintwag. Yeah, thank you. So what we're gonna look at, we're gonna try to figure it out. I just wanted, you know, in the end of the day, it's all there, right? I mean, the cake and the coins, and I'm, oh yeah, let me take that. I'm really, I mean, that maybe did not come across in this live stream, but I am super excited about this. And not only am I excited, it is making, I mean, we are harvesting and making a lot of goodies here. So I just wanted to share, and I think I'm gonna do this, you know, not on a daily basis, but whenever there come new things up, so that even if any of you here, like, do you know about it? Something? No. So yeah, no, I hate doing that. I hate doing that, and that is, you see, that's why I feel that it is a universe that is so complicated that it is so complicated that yeah, that's why I felt like I've really been trying to dig deeper into it, and we'll talk about it tonight in the live stream, but not like this. I'm really trying to dig deeper, and obviously there's money to be made, and if there's money to be made, then we should try to figure it out. You see, that I'm receiving the rewards, and that everything in that sense is working, is unquestionable, and that's the most important thing. But let's say the user experience is still what we're trying to figure out. But I think this was really what I just wanted to share at this point, that how you can actually get access to a farming pool above 1000%. Just remember, this can go down tomorrow. Probably it's going to be down at 500. It can even go below, right? The BMX BNB yesterday was also at 1500. But hey, if you get 24 hours or 20 hours or 6 hours where you get that kind of return, hey, that's already worth a lot. That's already worth a lot. So that's it. I hope to see you later for Crypto Never Sleeps. And I mean, I don't think you learned anything, but at least together we can see that there are some difficulties. And I just want to let you know, I'm not that, you know, slow when I sit and do it myself. It's just when you got to do live stream and look a little here and there. Anyway, thank you so much for joining, and see you tonight.